Have you ever heard someone say, you should look your age? What does that mean exactly? Well, today we're going to explore what looking our age actually means, from physical appearance to how we appear as people in the eyes of society, and see what the rules say about it. Don't go away.
Rose-colored glasses, take one.
Hi, I'm Angel Logan, and thank you for joining me today on Rose-Colored Glasses with Lord and Lady Logan. If you're new to our channel and you want to watch some of our previous shows, or you're a current subscriber trying to catch up on episodes that you've missed, you can search us on YouTube by typing at Rose-Colored Glasses-Logan, going to the hashtag Rose-Colored Glasses, or type the following web address into your browser: youtube.com/@rosecoloredglasses-Logan. Recently, I heard someone say that in their culture, it's not polite to ask a woman what her age is. Personally, I think that this is how it should be in any culture, regardless of your gender, no matter what generation you were born in. Why? Because when someone asks your age, there's usually a reason other than to just know. Many of us have been weighed down by the cultural baggage of social stereotyping. I mean, think about it. Other than for medical, legal, or age-restricted purposes, why would anyone need to know how old you are? Why would your age matter to others? You see, the problem is that many tend to have some preconceived notions about what someone's age means, and this often translates into judgment or disapproval if your personality doesn't appear to match the number assigned to you. Somewhere along the way, age stopped being just a number, and it's transformed into a basis for judgment, from you're too old for this to you're too young for that. Often this is rooted in culture, advertising, or the things that many of us have learned from generation to generation. And when you hear it often enough, it starts to sound like the truth, from what you wear and how you carry yourself to the life milestones that you're expected to reach by certain ages. Men have been expected to settle down and show less emotion while reaching a certain level of status as they get older, and women have been highly judged by their clothing choices and their roles as women. Maybe the question isn't whether these are the rules. Maybe the question is, are these our rules, or something someone else decided a long time ago that no one has ever questioned? And if that's true, what does that mean for us today? Stay tuned, because we're going to ponder some real questions about how society's rules related to age affect us. And later on in this episode, I'm going to tell you my thoughts about how old we should look and what these rules mean to me. Here's something simple but revealing. Try doing a search of what people your current age looked like 20 years ago, then 50 years ago, and also 100 years ago. Now, I'm not just talking about their clothing styles. I want you to look at their faces, their hairstyles, the cars they were driving, their fitness level, and even body language. Now consider this. If age had actual rules, why do you think it's changed so much since then? And who do you think might have changed the rules from then until now? Is it possible that being age appropriate has less importance than we think because it hasn't remained the same, but instead it's been fluid and moving with time? And if it does move with time, is it possible that there were never any rules about it at all? This is something to consider, right? We live in a world where people have expectations of us, from family and friends to society as a whole. But what does that mean for us? When we live by the expectations of others, what does that cost us as human beings? These rules about who we should be at any age affect more than what we're wearing. I think that this might have an impact upon our self-confidence, our relationships, and even our happiness. What if someone tells you that you're too old to learn how to play the guitar? What if someone tells you that you're too young to start a business? What if you're in your 20s and have friends who are in their 40s? And what about if you're the one in your 40s with friends who are in their 20s? Should you abandon your dreams or let go of your personal connections because either someone you know or who doesn't know you has chosen to define you by your chronological age? And when we live by these unwritten rules, is this creating more unity or division? More importantly, are you willing to give up on what matters to you simply because someone says that you're too young or too old? I feel like things are changing in the world today. If you look around, people are redefining every stage of life, from careers and technology to fitness and looks. And while I think that some of the old school attitudes should definitely remain, like kindness, manners, compassion, and humanity, some of the other shifts, like marching to the beat of your own drum and not seeking approval, might bring more value and meaning to your life than trying to live up to the expectations of people who can't walk within your shoes. So, what are society's rules about age? And do I think they matter? Well, I recently saw a clip about an older public figure who's chosen to grow her hair out gray. She said that it made her happy to look old because she's a grandmother and she's going to look how she's supposed to look as a grandmother. And she also said the concept of looking young demeans and shames people. Some people know exactly what they want and who they want to be and what truly makes them happy. And for some, the lines are often blurred between what they want and what society has told them to want. Now, I'll be the first to say that I'm extremely concerned about the safety of cosmetic surgeries, some of the known harmful side effects of weight loss drugs, and the dangers of potentially toxic injections to the face and body, regardless of your gender. But beyond those concerns, if you are a legal adult and what you're choosing to do to safely maintain your youthful body, mind, and looks is your choice, you're hurting no one and you're happy, then why not? I know a gorgeous 44-year-old grandmother who looks 30 naturally without any enhancements. Just because she looks like a runway model and not a traditional grandmother does not mean that she'll be any less loving to her grandkids. And I don't think that anyone should shame her for being or looking youthful. Today is not 1926, it's 2026. And we live within a time when self-expression, independent thinking, and originality have finally found their rightful place in today's world. How people looked then is different from how people look now. And 100 years from now, it will be even more different. I don't think that we should make our choices based on society shaming us for looking or acting too young or for looking or acting too old. But if we're making our life choices based on what we want and what makes us happy when we look into the bathroom mirror or into the mirror of life, then I say that it is more than okay to look however young or old that we want to look, physically and in our lifestyle choices. It's okay for us to be the author of our own stories And we never have to be too young or too old for anything that makes us happy in life. This is the precious life that you have, and there is no rule that says you have to wait until you're older to be successful. And there's no rule that says you have to give up your youthfulness when you get older. As a legal adult, chronological age does not and should not define who you are, how you look, and how you want to live your life. I say, pick the age that you want and be it. Or better yet, be ageless without that judgmental label hanging around your neck. And just live your best life for as long as you possibly can, and even longer. That's how old you should look. We want to hear from you. In the comments section below, tell us your thoughts about how old you should look. Thank you for watching. If you click on more in the description section below right above the comments, you'll find links and information about our channel and today's show. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you're enjoying our show. And we hope that you'll visit again to take a look through our rose-colored glasses. Until next time.